Welcome to your new career. We are so excited to be joining you here tonight, giving you some information that's required to help you along your fitness journey. Congratulations on making the step. And to start with, we would like to make an acknowledgement to country.
Fitness education isn't just about learning, it's a lifestyle, a standard we place on ourselves and our colleagues. Here at the Australian Institute of Fitness, it's not just about being good, because as the #1 fitness educator globally, we don't settle for less than being the best. But best takes hard work. When you train with us, you are training with the best. We are passionate about the global fight against sedentary lifestyles, and we are passionate about you achieving your career goals as a health and fitness professional. And we're also passionate about our country, Australia, and our history as a nation. That is why we take a moment to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, where we work, learn, live, and train. We acknowledge the thousands of years of continuous occupation of these lands by traditional owner groups and their ancestors. We acknowledge and pay our respects to the elders, past, present, and future. We ask you to join us and take a moment to acknowledge the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people of Australia and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land in which we stand. Thank you.
We are now going to take you through a snapshot of what we'll cover today in your Kickstart session. The Australian Fitness Network is a one-stop shop for professional development, everything that you might need throughout your course, and then ongoing insurance and development as well. We'll look at how to get you started and what the AIF entails, our coaches, and how we will help you get to your Master Trainer Level 1. We will go through a specific rundown on eCampus and how that will work for you, and then set you up in the course of what the next steps are in completing your pre-activity questionnaire. So let's get this started, shall we? Your network membership is something that will help you out throughout your term that you are studying. All you need to do is sign up for the complimentary membership, nothing to do with your eCampus. It's assigned from that with learning resources, ongoing education, opportunity to find out about insurance, and we're going to get to know network on your Kickstart now. If you've got an iPhone or a Samsung, take it out and detect your QR readers. You can do so by just opening your phone camera, hovering your camera over the screen now, and detecting the QR code. What that will do, it will send you to a link where you will be able to sign up and pop your details in to activate that membership. Once that happens and you've created your own details there, you will be sent a confirmation and we'll check back at that later. Feel free to do this step now and pause the recording. Great. Once you've done that, you would have received some emails of how to get you started. The confirmation of enrollment sent by our administration team is the most important one that you'll need to find. It will have your student handbook and the conditions and terms to do with your course specifically. It will have the fitness coach startup kit and finalizing of any paperwork. But what we really now done is activated your AIF network membership. We'll also look at eCampus, which is the main two ways that you will be looking at things throughout your course, whereas Accelerate is just a platform that holds your information and your student profile. So if you haven't activated that, that's absolutely fine. It's more for the reference for us administration team. Getting to know your online AIF team. Your training team leader, that's me, Lani Castro. We have a master coach of all of our curriculum, Brody Hicks, And we have course coaches Ellen Turner, Lacey Blackman, Jess Hunter, and Jen DeBack, who you'll be meeting in due course. And we'll be very excited to see them in your different sessions along the way. Your AIF squad and reference to that when you're speaking to coaches or assessors is to put your squad code. Your squad code is when you started. An example of this would be 2106. That means that a squad started on the 1st of June 2021. It's in the year and then the month. When contacting us, the best thing is to be so specific. If you give us exactly who you are and possibly your student number, which is an 8 or 9 digit number given to you, you've got your region of where you're from, and either which module, component, assessment, the more clarity and detail you can give us in an email, we will be able to assist you quickly and efficiently for the best solution. When looking at your contacts, please write this down. Your online national contact is online@fitness.edu.au. If you do try to contact different methods, it may not go to the central online team, and that will be detrimental to getting your questions answered quickly. Our contact hours via email is 8:30 to 7:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, and then 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. on a Friday. Additionally, you can get callbacks or emails over the weekends as well. However, our standard hours are on screen. If you need to have a more confidential chat, you most certainly can email me, which is lani.castro@fitness.edu.au. And as a training team leader, I will give you a call back in around about 48 hours. With regards to getting connected with your Facebook support group, this is a chance for all students currently studying. So there may be students from different time periods than you've started with, as a way of getting some peer learning and to help you. If you would like to go on Facebook and look up Master Trainer Online, you'll be able to enter yourself into that group and be accepted so that you can ask questions or see some other helpful tips and tricks along the way that other people have found. What we want to give you a rundown on is your Master Trainer online course. Right now, you will be starting your Kickstart session and need to do your Kickstart e-checks. They will be required to help you and to guide you in setting up your course into the fitness coach component. The fitness coach component is your certificate 3 in fitness. If you do not make the time allocated, which is a 22-week period for Master Trainer Online, if you haven't reached that specific time period, your access can cease with inactivity. That means that you will no longer have the full 52-week duration to do the course. So please be aware that there will only be the fitness coach component open, and the personal trainer or the certificate 4 component will only open after you have completed your fitness coach component in the time duration allocated to you. It doesn't mean that that will be 12 months. It means that that will be sooner than, and it'll be around about that 22 weeks. Please check your course outline for more details on this. Then you will jump into the personal trainer course, where you will have the chance to do trainer experience, which is 30 hours. Really amazingly, you get to see and get the help of a mentor of your own choice. We can help you out if you ever need to. However, you will be going in and looking at a personal trainer that's doing stuff in the industry, whether they're in a studio or whether they're in a gym, and you'll be getting visibility on the day in the life of a personal trainer. Are you excited for your course now? You might be a bit nervous still, but that's okay, because we've got additional support to help you out. 9:30 a.m. till 11:30 a.m. every Friday, except for public holidays, you will have the chance to log into a specific tutorial time allocated to a coach. A coach will be there to assist you with a 5-minute question, or if you'd like to stay the full 2 hours, you can absolutely do so and listen to what other people are saying as well. This tutorial link will be in your announcements tab, and the announcements tab is on your course homepage. That link, when signing in, you'll be allocated to the coach for that session. If you have not started your official start date, you will get that announcement on the first day of your official date. If you would like to call us and you have an urgent question, you can call 1300 669 669 and follow the prompts to reach a central online learning team coach. You will be allocated most times to record a message and we will give you a call back. With your assessments, there are a variety of ways that we assess you. Practical ability is something that is a huge element in our career. So you will have online submissions with short answer questions, quizzes, and projects. However, with video challenges, there will be many times where you will have to show us your practical ability. There will be solo, where you can use somebody, a volunteer, regularly as a case study, or you will have group assessments, where those practical tasks require a minimum of 3 participants in that assessment. There is no allocated time frame for this other than your due dates, but if you need to come up with ways like Facebook support group, asking family and friends in your local area or abroad to do a video assessment with you. You can also ask community groups as well, but make sure that if you can, you've got the ultimate chance to learn about the case studies, the role play, and the practical tasks of these assessments. So get ready for that and start telling your friends and family. The eCampus homepage. If you look at the eCampus homepage, there's a couple of things that can help you along the way. You have a completion progress on the right-hand side that will tell you in a visual way whether it has been submitted, it has been marked satisfactory and green, or if it is red and has some resubmissions. Please don't be scared if you get a red box of a resubmission. With competency-based learning, we will give you feedback and we will make sure that we are giving you insights to the industry. So if that just means that you have some little fix-ups to do or allocated tasks from an assessor. The top one there that you can see on the right-hand side is a global search. So if you would like to reference something quickly, like blood pressure, you could actually type in the global search blood pressure, and it will take you to where in the curriculum it is. A really key one to note is the G Suite. If you are having problems with your G Suite or your Google Drive, you will need to click on that Google Drive logo and reset it. You've also got the chance to use the headers up above the Welcome to Master Trainer, where it says Welcome to Fitness Coach, Coach Resources, Challenges, and Fitness Coach Forms to really reference something quickly. Those headings will have all of the links of what you need and how to complete your course. Your course resources is the way to go. Under the one that you can see up in the top left-hand corner that says My Courses, they will be the courses that you are enrolled in, only showing current courses. Under this course, you can see your grades, and it will give you a really clear indication, again, of what you have completed. With regards to that announcements tab, very important, you need to be checking this regularly. You will see underneath the Welcome to Master Trainer and the hexagons that give you a bit more information about the course, there will be the pre-activity questionnaire and the all-important announcements tab. That is where you'll click in and you will see a forum of posts done by assessors that can give you information directly related to your course. With regards to e-checks, there is a short e-check after each session that is required to be completed, and you will need to get 100% on these questions. There will be a longer e-check at the end of Fitness Coach and PT, where you will then complete a longer e-check with a less of a grade. Please check this out and see where you can find your e-checks under each of the course resources and the recordings there for you. All of your resources are embedded into your course. However, you might be required to start something in one module and then submit it in another one. This is reference to the Fitness Coach Portfolio and the Pee-wee Challenge. They will both be due in Module 6 of your Fitness Coach course. However, you may be starting these in week 3. Please refer to your course outline in the Announcements tab for more information on this. The next one is about your assessments. So please make sure you have these low-risk clients, an older adult client, an athletic client, and a minimum group of 3 participants ready on hand at any time to make sure that you can complete these challenges. You will be asked to resubmit a video if it doesn't have the right requirements. However, if you need to and you don't have access to an older client, then you can use just any volunteer to role play that person. Master Trainer Level 1. There is 6 criteria that we will potentially offer you and you may receive at the end of your course. There is 6: presentation, punctuality, attitude, attendance, performance, and experience that we see your true identity in and award you with. If you're in uniform, you're professional, fit and healthy, punctual and submitting on time, positive, attending 100% of your sessions, and performing at a high standard with a broad range of experiences, you might meet the level 1 criteria to get an extra certificate at the end of your Master Trainer course. With www.fitness.edu.au, it will have the shortcut to your eCampus. Please make sure you save this in your bookmark so that you can use it on a regular basis as you'll be coming back to it often to study. With regards to eCampus, you will need to change your password to something more memorable the first time that you log in. Your username will be a 8, 9, or a specific number actually sent to you in your confirmation of enrollment. So have a look back at that confirmation of enrollment and check your junk and your spam often in case it hasn't come yet. Your Google Drive will mean that you will need to set up your Google Drive account the first time. A lot of the chances of making it work correctly is by using an incognito window that you can see here on the right-hand side. You will need to use Google Chrome as the browser. If you have a Mac with Safari or a Windows with a Firefox or Windows, Internet Explorer, it may not work as well. So you might need to change over your Google Chrome browser and use that throughout your study. Once you have added and accepted the Google account, you will then be able to open files into your Google Drive account. In the beginning, it won't show anything. Rectifying Google Drive challenges. As discussed, you need to use an incognito window if something is really playing up, or log out of any other Gmails, because what it's trying to do is log you into your personal Gmail account. Click on the Google application or the G Suite tab, and then make sure that your email in showing that is your number at ecampus.fitness.edu.au. If you've got a Google Drive challenge, it's possibly logging you into your personal Gmail account, and you'll be able to see that by clicking on your logo in the top right-hand corner. If you miss a due date, as discussed before, it is 100% completion for Master Trainer Level 1. You may not be able to access eCampus after a due date for Fitness Coach if you have not met the requirements that you needed to in the time frame allocated. With online learning, you have a 12-month duration, but a specific end date within that for the Fitness Coach component. Please make sure that you know you will not progress to Cert 4 until that has been completed, and it needs to be completed by the due date. You can advance ahead of this, but you cannot advance or you cannot progress until that is done, and it needs to be done by the specific date. If not, you will not progress to Cert 4 and you will need to vary your enrollment with the enrollments team, which can incur a cost of $300. With policies and procedures, confidentiality and your student record is treated with the utmost respect. We will not have it accessible to anyone outside employment of the AAF unless we have your prior written permission. With regards to credit transfers, there might be a chance you have completed study elsewhere and you would like to obtain a study credit for that, particularly in relation to Provide First Aid. If you have done the recent codes for Provide First Aid and CPR, then you will need to complete the relevant forms in your curriculum to be able to submit the verified documents and put that application in. With regards to how we evaluate the course, we are constantly wanting to get feedback on how we can improve. You will be sent a post-program survey and 2 surveys during your course. We want to know course progress, support, what the coaches have been able to really advance you in, and also your career outcomes. So please make sure that you are completing them and providing us that feedback, or you can give it to us in person as well. Please make sure that you check your junk and your spam folders and mark any of our emails as safe. That will mean that you've got the really good chance of not missing anything throughout your course. That is a really important update for you. Now it's time to do your pre-activity questionnaire. With your pre-activity questionnaire, we only need to know conditions or injuries specific to you exercising now. If they are recently finished or they have been improved and you no longer have that condition, then we don't need to know about it. So please make sure you go back to your Welcome to Master Trainer below the hexagons to the pre-activity questionnaire and complete that, giving us any notes that you can on any conditions that might affect you while you're training at the Australian Institute of Fitness. Please complete and add your notes when you can and pause the recording if you'd like to do that now. Now it's your turn to check if your network membership email has come through. Please feel free to have a look around at your new complimentary membership and what the opportunities and industry information relevant to you is. The next steps for you is to log into eCampus and familiarize yourself. You will need to complete the Kickstart e-checks and review your network membership. You might like to note any key dates for submissions from your announcements tab on your first official start date. Set up your at-home workspace so it's really amazing for you and sets you up for success. Get ready to start this amazing journey, and if you have any questions, reach out to online@fitness.edu.au. We're so looking forward to getting you started and making sure that you complete this qualification to the best of your ability. Thanks, guys. Great work, and we're done.